All right, finally what we're getting to on 54 is to build two top supports. Okay, so first thing, let's look and find out what the top supports are. So the top supports are up here on the top, and what they do, they basically hold the top on for us. Okay, there's different ways that this can be done. For this, I'm doing it just a real easy way for us to do it. Okay, so what we need to do, first thing is we need to find a board that's going to work for us. Okay, so how do we know if it's going to work for us or not? So first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that the length is going to work. Okay, and our length needs to be between our back and our stile. Okay, our back and our stile, or our back and our rail. All right, so you can see here, there's that little line that's actually our stile right here. Our rail starts right here. Okay, so if we look at this here, we're at 13.5 inches. Now, I don't need to go get a nice piece of wood, a brand new one for this. We've got plenty of scrap over there. That will work, okay? I shouldn't call it scrap. It should be short boards, okay? So you can see that this one's at 14.5, and I measured from my short end here. I measured this way as well, okay? And we need to be at 13.5. We are good to go, okay? Things that we should do with this board, though, we can run it through the wide belt sander, bring it down to 13/16 of an inch, joint our best edge. Once we have that done, then we can come back here and we can go to cutting it to our exact length using the white push board, and then we can rip it to the width we need, okay? So the thickness is at 13/16, the width is at 2.5. If you're anywhere from 2 1/4 to 2.5, you're gonna be okay, okay? So once we have those cut, and I've got 2 of them here, you're gonna mark them, okay? And you will have a left side and a right side with this. So when you do this, so we can back this up a little bit for us. Okay, so we put this in here. We've got, and this is going to be marked for pocket holes. We've got a pocket hole that will go here, a pocket hole about 3 to 3.5 inches up, a pocket hole right here that's about 3 to 3 inches up from this edge. And then this one's important. We don't want to put this on the seam. We've got the seam right here between our stile and our rail. Don't put that on there, okay? So we actually want it to go into the stile. All right, so I'll try to place it about halfway between here and here. All right, once we have that done, you know, it's going to look like this. All right, this is how it'll look, and we'll put them up here. Okay, so we'll have one for this side. All right, and then we'll do the other for this side. So we get that, and we'll throw a little glue on here. Okay, not a lot. We don't need to drown it, and they'll put couple pocket holes in here and here, in front and in back. Make sure that when we put this on, we want to make sure that we are at the highest level, okay? So at the highest we can be is level with it, all right? But it's probably better to be about a 1/16 of an inch lower, okay? And the reason is, if it moves on us, if it gets too high when we go to put our top on here, we're gonna end up having a gap, okay? So make sure you're either flush or you're a 1/16 inch lower, okay? So that's what we will be doing next.